Hi parents. I've had some questions regarding iPad issues, and I thought it would just be easier to do a little tutorial on some troubleshooting ideas that you can try on the school iPads. So one of the things that I heard from parents today is that there is no Google Slides app on the school iPad. I did speak with our superintendent, Miss Bradley, and she did say that she added that to all school iPads, and so it should be there. If it's not there, we need to try a couple of things before we move further with trying to figure out what's going on. The first thing that I'm going to want you to do is to go into the app store if you can. And there's going to be a way that you can look for updates that need to be done. Now, all of my updates have been done recently, and so that's why it says updated recently here. If you cannot find this in the app store, if that particular app has been deleted off of the iPad, you can always go into settings and general and then software update. Okay, so I do need a software update, and that is probably one of the biggest issues we have with the school iPads is that they need to be updated fairly often because we keep a lot of security on there so that kids can't use apps or browsers or things that they're not supposed to be on. And so that's going to be your second option. So the first option is seeing if the actual apps need to be updated. The second option is going to see if the software for the iPad needs to be updated. If you have this download and install, you're going to go ahead and click that. Now my iPad wants my passcode to do this. So if the school iPad asks for that, the code for the school iPad is 7410. If it asks for a password, you're going to click cancel. So anytime there'll be like a little box that pops up and it's asking for a Trivium password or a username and password, you're always going to click the word cancel every single time that it comes up. That is not something that you need to worry about. It's not something that you need to know the email associated or the password associated. You can still use the apps, update things as needed without that. That's just our extra protection of security at school. So you're going to go ahead and put in the password, and then it will start to download and install. I hope that helps. The other option that you have is to actually turn the iPad off. I would suggest that you hold the power button down at the top of the iPad until you can turn it off, and then leave it off for at least 30 seconds before turning it on. A lot of times that helps as well for the iPad to wipe out all of the apps, and when it turns back on, it magically appears. So if you're still missing that Google Slides, or you're having any issues with the apps not working because they need to be updated, try those things first. And if you're still having trouble after that, please let us know so that we can try to help you troubleshoot those problems further. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.